Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Liv. Thanks for joining me today. I am a Colorado makeup artist and I love everything related to makeup and beauty. My job is to make you feel as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside. I love discussing makeup, trying new products, and sharing all of the tips and tricks that I've learned throughout my own journey. Today I wanted to share with you some of my opinions about products that I have gone through, so technically it's an empties video, but I find it fun to always review how much I liked the products or how much I didn't like the products and share with you if I'm going to repurchase them, if I already have repurchased them, or if they're on my to buy list, or if I'm just going to completely pass on repurchasing them. Anyways, if you like this sort of video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and we will get going. So I like to put my empties in like this little hair tool bag. It came with my Dyson, so it's actually a Dyson product, but I just put all my empties in here and then it's kind of organized and kind of stashed away. So I do have some skincare in here, and then I do have some makeup products in here, and I also have one fragrance. Let's go ahead and start with that. This is the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I purchased this to be my wedding scent, and there is a 100% chance of repurchasing. My birthday is coming up soon, and I'm trying to subtly hint to my husband that, hey, I would like a perfume. This one in particular. But I do really enjoy it. There's just like a touch left, so I did want to include it in an empties video, but I'm going to try to get every last drop out of it that I can. It's a really nice floral light scent. Like, it's not too strong, and if you spray a lot of it, it's not really going to overwhelm your senses. It's just like a light floral, nice, clean scent. I might not be the best at describing scents, but when I was searching for a wedding scent, I smelled so many perfumes, and this is the only one that really stuck out to me. If you're in the market for a nice, clean floral perfume, I would definitely try that one. They do have smaller sizes. I just got, I think that's the medium one. So there's a jumbo size, that one, and then a travel size as well. I have two toners from Laneige. Laneige is definitely one of my favorite skincare brands, so I actually have quite a few products from them in this bag and that I tend to repurchase quite often. But the first toner is it's in their Water Bank collection. It's the Blue Hyaluronic Exfoliating Toner. I like to use this one in the morning. It's a really light exfoliating toner, but it's enough to like get all the dirt and grime off from the night before and just leave my skin feeling a little bit refreshed. I think it works really well. It definitely doesn't over exfoliate my skin because I use it every single morning in my morning skincare routine, and it's just a nice toner. The other one from Laneige is also from the Water Bank collection. It's the Blue Hyaluronic Revitalizing Toner, and I like to use this one at night because after I wash my makeup off, I feel like I just need a little boost of something. So I use this one. It might be better to reverse these and use the exfoliating one at night and the revitalizing one in the morning, but I've got a good routine that seems to be working pretty well. So these are the toners that I really enjoy, and I have definitely repurchased them. During the holiday savings event from Sephora, I purchased a kit from Laneige, and it included 3 mini size and a full size of the Water Bank cream. So I'm still going through the Water Bank cream, the moisturizer cream. Really enjoy that. Definitely a repurchase. But in the kit came 3 sample sizes. So one was the revitalizing toner, which yes, I went through. So I went through a full size and a mini size and then repurchased a full size. I also went through the Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So this is just a hyaluronic acid serum. I definitely want to purchase the full size of it, but it's pretty pricey for a hyaluronic acid serum. So I'm kind of waiting until I go through my ordinary one because I just repurchased the ordinary one. It's like $45 for a full size of that serum from Laneige, and I really enjoyed it. I do like it more than the ordinary, but it's expensive, so I'm just kind of holding off for now. And then the last of the samples was the Water Bank eye cream. I would also really like to get a full size of this, but this is even more expensive than the hyaluronic acid serum, and I just don't know if I use enough eye cream to justify that price. I mean, both of those are like $45, $50 each. Although I love this brand, so I'm guessing it's for a good reason that it's that expensive. I just haven't pulled the plug on actually buying the full sizes yet. Speaking of the ordinary, I did go through a large size of the hyaluronic acid serum, and then I did just repurchase like a smaller size of it. I do really like the serum, and if you need a good drugstore, like affordable hyaluronic acid serum, definitely check out the ordinary. It works very well. It's a lot more tackier than the Laneige one, but if you're applying makeup on pretty quickly after it, it's actually a pretty good base to have that sort of tackiness. So it's affordable, it works very nicely. It's hyaluronic acid, so you're good whether you use a lot of it or a little of it. It's always good for you. Also, a good affordable serum is from Good Molecules. This is their niacinamide serum. My skin loves niacinamide. Like, it just absorbs it. It is so good for my skin. So I definitely went through one of these. Purchased quite a few serums from Good Molecules, and all of them seem to be really good. I'm currently using the niacinamide glow drops from Glow Recipe, but if I run out of that one, this would definitely be a contender to repurchase. I think it's a good product. I like Glow Recipe. I like Good Molecules in general. I think they do have good products. They also have a good niacinamide toner that I like, so I might be going to Ulta soon to repurchase some stuff. I also just finished using this Glow and Hydrate serum from Bliss. This is a mixture of hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. This is amazing. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. In fact, I went onto the Ulta website to repurchase it when I finished it, and it's sold out, and for good reason. I even went onto the Bliss website and it's sold out. So I'm thinking this particular serum is really popular, but if it ever comes back in stock, I would love to repurchase it. Two of my favorite ingredients in one, and it's just wonderful. I knew I had another Good Molecules serum in here. This is the Decoloration Correcting Serum. This does help a lot. I have pretty good redness on my cheeks, and I feel like this actually helps. So if you have rosacea or just light discoloration that you want to treat a little bit, I would check this one out. Good Molecules, it's affordable, it's sold at Ulta, and it just helps. Currently, I'm not going to repurchase that one because I don't feel like the redness in my cheeks is too bad, but if it starts to flare up again, I would definitely get it again. I also went through a vitamin C serum. This is from Tula. It's their Brightening Treatment Drops, Triple Vitamin C. Vitamin C is harder for me to spread around my face, so I definitely like to drop it into my hands and like pat it into my skin, and I really enjoyed this one. I'm also using a vitamin C moisturizer, actually from Bliss, and I think it paired really well with this one. It's just an extra dosage of vitamin C. Tula is a bit more of a higher priced brand for skincare, so I'm definitely waiting to go through my vitamin C moisturizer before repurchasing this or trying to find another vitamin C serum. But it could definitely be a contender of repurchasing. I did enjoy it a lot. Obviously, we have to remove our makeup, so I went through the First Aid Beauty Cleansing Oil and Makeup Remover. I really enjoyed this one. I've already repurchased it because obviously I need something to remove my makeup. It's really lightweight. It doesn't leave crusties in my eyes the next morning. Like if I wash my face, I don't feel like there's a lot of crusties the next morning. It removes makeup very well. I don't feel like it dehydrates my skin at all. And then when I use the light exfoliating toner in the morning, I just feel like it's a really good combination to make sure all of the makeup is gone. It's also First Aid Beauty, which isn't too expensive. I mean, I think it's around 20 bucks, which isn't bad. There are definitely more expensive cleansing balms, but this one does a really good job, and I repurchased it immediately because one, I needed it, and two, I really enjoyed it. So I'm considering this my last skincare item, but sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I did wear it as my lip product for the day. This is from Auric. It's their Blush Ritual Ceramide Lip Treatment. I saved the little jade spatula. I've got it in my skincare drawer. But I really enjoyed this. It's the same sort of container as their Smoke Reflect eyeshadows, except it's got a compartment for a spatula and then the lip balm. It took me a few uses to get used to it, but I actually really like this. It is a little bit more expensive than I would like for a lip balm. But I mean, if I was in the market to spend that kind of money on a lip balm, I would definitely repurchase this one. It's really good. I do like the tint. The original shade, because I know they released 2 more shades this past Christmas, but the original shade is Bare, and it's just like a light, natural pink. Something that would naturally be your lip color. It's really pretty, and I think it's a really good hydrator. So technically skincare, I put it on in my morning skincare routine, and then I also put it on in my nighttime skincare routine. But if I didn't wear a lot of makeup that day either, like if I did my 10-minute makeup routine or my no makeup routine, this is the lip product that I would wear for the day because it's just so natural and light enough to go with a really natural light makeup type of look. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my makeup products, and technically this is a primer, but it could be used as skincare. But technically it's a primer. This is the Vitamin Enriched Eye Base from Bobbi Brown. I have only used it as a primer, and if you watched my video on how I created this look, you'll know that I tend to do my skincare in the morning, but I might not be able to film until later in the afternoon. So I've been using a different hydrating primer just for under my eyes. So I do really like this product for that. I mean, it's made for that. And I think it wears really well under makeup. So like you can apply it and then go in right away applying your foundation and the rest of your makeup. But it's Bobbi Brown and she's expensive. She's very expensive. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one anytime soon. I mean, maybe if I get a really nice gift card and it's one of the Sephora sales, I might try to grab it. But until I can like really say I can afford that, that's not going to hurt if I buy it, I'm not going to be repurchasing this. But if you can afford a Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base or the Face Base, I would recommend investing in them. I think they're really good products. I have the Face Base in my professional makeup kit currently. I'm really scared for when I run out of it because I don't know what I'm gonna do, but once I can really afford these, yes, I will repurchase them. But for now, I'm okay using a different hydrating for my under eyes. So I did repurchase the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. I fell in love with this the beginning of last year, 2022. Like it released in December of 2020 and I bought it right at the beginning of 2022. And it took me all year to go through, but I went through it all and I repurchased it, and I've actually got it on today because I loved it so much. It's a nice lightweight skin tint, but it's got some coverage to it. So you can definitely build it up to be a bit more full coverage, or you can really sheer it out to give you that kind of skin tint look. Today I kind of did like a medium build, so like you can still see the zits that I have going on. And I got the kind of coverage that I wanted today. I wanted something a little lighter because I knew my eyes were going to be intense. And this was just the perfect one for me. So I did already repurchase it. I really think it wears well. I don't have any problems with it if you're interested in a skin tint. The other foundation that took me almost a year to go through, this one I went through a little bit quicker because I ended up wearing it for my wedding day, so I was doing a lot of practicing. But this is from Makeup Forever. This is their HD Skin Foundation. I think this has the perfect amount of coverage. It's not too light where you would be able to see your acne through it, but it's not so full coverage that when you take it off, it's like a drastic change. It's just got that good medium, I guess slightly more than medium coverage. You can sheer it out if you want. I don't because I like that kind of coverage. But I think it just wears so beautifully. I did wear it for my wedding. It's in my professional makeup kit. I'm still collecting all of the shades, but this is definitely one that I use for brides. It wears so nicely on just about any skin type. And it just lasts all day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't crack, it doesn't start crumbling. If you're in the need for a good foundation for a special event or just because you want to look great, this is the one I would recommend every single time. This is my #1 foundation. I recently tried the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation, and I don't think that one is as good as this one from Makeup Forever. So my go-to brow products are always the Kosas Air Brow and the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I actually like to lay down the Gimme Brow first and then apply the Air Brow, and it's what I've got on my brows today. It's exactly how I did it, and I think it just fills them in nicely because they both have a tint to them, like an actual color. And then the Kosas brow actually has like fibers in it, so it gives you like a little bit more of a feathered look. These are definitely my 2 favorites. I have them on today, so you know I repurchased them. I don't have any plans to change my eyebrow routine because these are so quick, so simple, and then they last really well because they're both gels technically, so they just keep the brow hairs up and they're filled in really quick. It's a good routine for me. I struggle with pencils anyway, so until I find like a really good pencil for me, this is where you're gonna find me for brows, always. The moment I have a new brow product for you, I will make a whole video on it. I also went through my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I did already repurchase it. This one's definitely my favorite because it's kind of got a sheer color to it, so it doesn't fully correct your eyelids, but it does have like a sheen to it. So, I mean, it kind of gives a glossy look. And I have hooded eyes, so it really helps keep my eyeshadow from creasing. Like really, really well. If I have a 12, 14-hour day, this is the eyeshadow primer I have to wear because anything else that I've tried so far, by the end of the day, I'm going to have a giant crease right through my lids. So this is the one for me. I also really like that they have shades of this. So I also have the shade Sin, and that one has more of a glittery, satiny texture to it. So if I really didn't want to wear eyeshadow, I could just wear that eye primer and I'd have a nice like sheeny, metallic-y type of eye look just with that eye primer. So I really like that one. I like the Urban Decay primers. I think they work really, really well. And last but not least, I went through a whole lipstick product. This is from Tarte. It's their Maracuja Juicy Lip. This is not the lip plumping one. And it's in the shade Clear. So I actually left this at my desk at my computer, so during the day I could just reapply it whenever my lips felt dry. That's probably how I went through it so quickly. I have other clear lip products that I've had for quite a while because I just don't go through them. But I really like it, and if I'm in the market for another clear lip product, I would go for that one. I do want to try the plumping version of that, so maybe they have a clear plumping version. I would definitely buy that one. I'll have to look into it. Okay, so I had quite a few empties. I hope that this helped you if you're in the market for any sort of these products. If you are, I would love to hear what you're interested in now that you've heard my opinions. Or if you've tried these and you don't like them, I'd still love to hear why you don't like them. Honestly, I really just enjoy chatting about makeup and skincare and anything beauty. So if you want to share your opinions with me, I am always open to the conversation. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so very much. Don't forget to ring the bell and hit all on your notifications. You'll be notified every time I post a video. I am here twice a week, at least I always try to be. That's always my goal. And I can't wait to see you next time. So in the meantime, be natural, be beautiful, be you.